What's poppin', Trey TV gang? It's your boy Trey TV.
And it's your boy Lamar Wilson.
And we back at you with another reaction. With this one, we were doing Why They Saying Drake Flock. Akademiks speaks on the projected numbers of Drake 3-pack, the 100 gigs that he leaked on his fake Instagram account. We know right now, DJ Akademiks and Drake mouthpiece. This is why Drake did not want to officially drop the songs. He did not want people would be saying where they placed on billboards. We've seen his numbers been dropping, so I understand why he didn't want to drop officially. But UMG said, F all that, you're dropping it officially.
You drop it.
We're monetizing that. There will be nothing free given out over here at UMG. So I can't wait to see what DJ Akademiks actually had to say about this. Because from my understanding, out of all three of them songs, none of them made the top 20 of Billboard, which is crazy. Because we used to Drake dropping and going #1 for everything that he dropped. So it's showing you that stuff is still a little shaky out here for Drake.
Yeah, it's still a little shaky. We used to Drake, like he said in something, drop. Drop. That's what he'd be on.
Yeah.
But things done got real out here, and it looked like on that 100 gig, he ran to Atlanta when he needed some street cred.
Yo, you crazy. Can't wait to see what these DJ Akademiks got to say about this one. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. If you didn't hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you didn't leave a comment, make sure you leave a comment. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
They got me feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no way. Everybody's saying Drake might not be Drake no more. They're saying that Drake might be flopping. Drake, what's it called? 100 gigs? Okay. So I am watching the numbers of the 100 gig thing.
As
now,
always.
granted, we all do know.
This is why he didn't want to drop it officially, because he know Akademiks is going to officially release the numbers, and that's what he was trying to avoid, but UMG is not letting him avoid it.
Yeah, they want those numbers. They want them to keep going up.
Yeah.
Oh, that he dropped a website called 100 gigs. The 3 songs that's on this EP, even though it's a 3-song EP, it's not even. It shouldn't even be. It's like a pack. You know, it's kind of like when you
what Meek Mill used to do.
Technically, it's considered EP, but EP out usually for like 6-7 records or at least 5 records. But whatever. People are wondering what the sales on this are going to be. Now, me personally, I don't care technically on how these are going to do first week. Now, granted, a 3-track EP.
This is Mr. Drop the numbers, first week numbers on every artist that drops.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden,
all the time.
I don't care about the first week numbers.
Oh yeah, that's just he finds a way every time.
Yo, you gotta stay on payroll one way or another.
He could make the Billboard 200. And by the way, I think it is going to make the Billboard 200.
We're talking about Drake here. Now we're talking about Billboard 200.
Yeah. Where does this level of understanding come from?
We're not talking about 100 no more. Now we're talking about
200.
You might as well say, we know you're gonna make at least Billboard 500.
Yeah,
you might as well go there with it.
Just cracking through.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh man.
Probably low if you ask me. I think it's probably gonna do 10K.
Damn.
But most importantly for me, if I'm gonna
10K from Drake,
that has to be something else.
That's crazy.
That's how much you're used to seeing him like in a different position on top.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, there's something gotta be.
Yeah. So this is looking spooky out here, man.
For real.
Try to put a gauge on, is Drake losing even a step on a dominance level? It's going to be kind of where these songs end up. Where do they end up on Billboard? Now, yes, and I understand there's some Drake fans. Listen, I know y'all, every fan group is programmed with the demo. Like, yo, well, this was out like a week before. This and third. Now, that is true too.
It is.
That is true too. I don't expect these to be a top 10 song. I expect Drake to have a top 20 song, which I believe should be It's Up. And then I believe these other songs should be at least in the top 60. Now, I'm going to be honest, and I'll do some predictions. And I'll, I try to, I'm trying to be fair here. If only It's Up, which by the way, there's some streaming data on it already. If this is the only one that make the charts, we might have some issues. Okay.
We definitely will have some issues because a lot of people like that 21 Savage Drake song. Out of the most songs I've seen reacted to was definitely that Drake and 21 Savage. But to keep it all the way real, I think if any song is going to Yes, because I heard that on the radio. So that tells me that money's being put behind it because that song wasn't just being played to get played. Somebody's putting motion behind that. And the reason I know somebody's putting motion behind that because I came back, I told you about it. I heard 3 other songs played after that. So they was playing Drake catalog, the old stuff, just getting us a reminder of who Drake is and what he's about.
Yeah.
So they gave us 3 songs and they gave it this. I never heard Drake on the radio since the beef, and that was battle songs. I didn't hear that Wanda Delia song. None of them other 3 songs that he released on radio. Then I heard that with Big Lotto on there because it got that Miami dance summertime feel to.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of them type of songs. So I think if any song's gonna make it, it's gonna be that song.
Yeah, me too. I totally feel the same way because it's just they're all the songs are actually decent.
Yeah.
But that first one and that last one, they jump off.
It's on a different level.
Yeah, it's a whole different level.
Facts.
Okay. Now, granted, I should probably look at the Billboard charts now, see if any album. I don't think there's any big album that probably has 20 songs on the fucking charts right now.
We shall see.
Let's see. What the fuck? Sorry. Pause on this. Okay.
I don't want to hide from them anymore. What do we do?
Right.
Are we not men?
Yeah, we could look at the charts. Now, let me see. Billboard Hot 100.
Who number 1?
Damn, Shabuzi is holding it down, man. Pull a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, this song has lasted 17 weeks. Not like
we was talking about that, about the Shabuzi song, that Tipsy #1 song. We was talking about how big and massive it is. And his label had reached out to us to play the second song. We were saying like, yo, when you have a song like that's that big, it's crazy that you now need help to push the next one after it because this is just still doing so big and this is the only thing that's being heard from them. So they was hitting the reactors to get more of a push behind this record. I think that's crazy when you got a #1 song, you need help to push your second one.
Yeah, it's always harder to follow up.
When you got
it's
something,
always hard to follow up with something like that.
It's been on the charts the last 17 weeks. Nothing else been on the chart 17 weeks. Even the Kendrick Not Like Us haven't even been on there 17 weeks. Well, the Sabrina Expresso been up there, but it look like the Not Like Us is like 14 weeks.
Yeah.
Like Us, it's
Dropping
at number 3.
That was just #1.
14 weeks on the
Lamar,
charts. That's good as well.
$1 Million Baby still is on there?
It looks like Billy.
I can't believe that still is on there.
That top 5 just keep rotating.
Yeah, different spots.
Eilish. We have Billie Eilish, but does Taylor Swift has
Lose Control 52 weeks. We reacted to that song. I feel like a year ago.
I feel like a year ago.
And it's still on there, which is
right
crazy.
there.
Shout out Teddy Swims.
no song by Taylor. Now in the top 10, we have a Morgan Wallen, Charlie XCX. Here we go.
Like that. It's still on the charts.
Like
Number
that's on the top
19.
20,
Houdini's number 20. Wow.
Yeah, I'm expecting Drake to have one in the top 20. Right? We heard it before. I don't think he still hasn't really done the official drop. I know they appeared on DSPs, but these are like, we have to realize the new SoundCloud drops from him. He's in a $400 million deal, bro. He's gonna have to put it on DSPs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna treat those slightly a bit different than Drake saying, "Yo, Friday I got some shit coming." You get what I'm saying?
That's funny because well, I don't know if you know, Drake definitely got a new song coming out and he got a new video coming out. DJ Akademiks broke the news yesterday. Like I said, we know right now, Akademiks is definitely a Drake mouthpiece. I definitely can't wait to see the video. I heard the song. To me, the song is, I heard a snippet of it. I didn't hear that, but it wasn't. I like them songs better on the 100 gigabytes, the 3 off of that, than I like the one that he's about to drop with Lil Yachty. But like I said, it was a snippet. Who knows? But they said Lil Yachty's not in the video, and it was a Lil Yachty song, so I don't understand why Lil Yachty's not.
How do you even pull that one off?
Anybody can do it. Drake can.
Yeah.
I am gonna treat it a little bit different. I'm not copying no pleas for him because
I'm gonna treat it different. I'm not copping no please. That remind me when Stephen A. Smith was coming at everybody's neck and for stuff they had did, and then Jerry Jones had got caught up with his stuff, and he was like, "I'm not going back in the past. I'm not gonna hold that man for what he did in the past." But we already know if it was anybody else, Stephen A. Smith would have held their feet to the fire.
Yeah,
and it almost sounds like with DJ Akademiks, he treat everybody a certain way. But
absolutely.
Drake, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do him like this.
Yeah, like if it's a special set of rules for him.
Yeah, it's definitely, you could tell it is.
Yeah.
I do think he's that popular. You should make the charts. That's a fact. You should make the charts, right? So for me, if we have one top 20 song and the other two
And that's why I keep saying he don't even know that he's doing it. He's saying we. He's not saying Drake. If we, why is all this we business all of a sudden?
Yeah, because he letting you know.
Which side he stand on, right?
Yeah, he letting you know where he stand.
If we have one top 20 song
We have one
and the
top-
other two, I think
Let me find out. AK can't write bars. He ghostwriting on
Yeah,
the
he
low.
goes right. I never knew it. I never
Facts.
knew it.
if we have one top 20 song and the other two, I think say around 60, 70, as long as they make the charts, okay. We're still in good. We're still decent.
We're talking about Drake here, who goes #1 with everything he touched.
Yeah.
The next Michael Jackson is what he said.
That's
He's
what
run
he
away
said.
from Michael Jackson. Now
That's
you
what he
talking
said.
about, we get 20, 60, 70. You're like they talking about me and you who dropping the song. That's what he
Yeah.
sound like.
Yeah, as long as y'all make the charts, y'all all right.
Facts. This is Drake. That is
Drake.
not okay for Drake to be at 60 and 70
At all.
at all.
If only one make the charts, that's a problem. Big problem. Very big problem. Now it tells me Drake needs to focus up. This is you playing the game like this and you going like this. Yes. But
Everybody
some
know
of
that,
these songs are gonna get knocked.
Explanation.
Yeah, facts. But it's like, yo, what makes you think Drake is not focused? If he's, it's
Yeah.
like,
How do you gauge his level of focus?
I wouldn't think that Drake is just putting out anything. I think he's putting out his best foot forward, and I don't think there's any more focus he could get because he's doing what he's always done since he's been in the music industry. Nothing has changed. He's giving us the same exact music.
He's got to do more.
It's just not resonating like it used to.
Yeah, that's the big difference. He
Yeah.
has to do more than what's been previously accepted.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Doubt. Yeah. He should definitely make the charts with those 3 of these songs. Yeah.
Kanye,
In sync though.
Now I looked on Spotify.
The Boy Is Mine. That's the one charts.
Here we are. So if we look on Rap Caviar, he has the #1 slotted song. So it's not like, the DSPs are supporting him. The DSPs are supporting him. There is no promo behind this, but shout out to my man Carl Cherry from Spotify. He's lived up to his word because I asked him, I said, imagine if Drake was just independent and just dropped. This is kind of the equivalent, right? They didn't tell nobody. They literally uploaded it with 3 hours of notice. There is no promo plan for it. There is no, Spotify. No. Spotify heard it on a different platform, which they usually penalize people. But still.
I can say, if anything, it definitely got promotion from the reactors. All the reactors reacting to it, and that is a big marketing tool in today's day and age when all the reactors jump on it and push it out there to let people know that the music is out. And most of the time when Drake dropped, most of the reactors on that in the first 24 hours.
Yeah, this is facts. It's just
It's
what
like
it
a
is.
race to get the videos out when it comes to Drake.
Absolutely like a race.
Well, they said it's Drake. Let's put it at #1. So he has a #1 placement on Rap Caviar for what that's still worth. I'm not sure what on average that those sales give. They probably have all 3 of them on here, don't they? Yes, they have Housekeeping with Lotto, and they only have 2. Okay,
That's the other one you was talking about.
all right. They
Both
can't
of
put
them.
every song by him on here. All right, yeah. So I think
Those was the 2 fans' favorite. It don't
Yeah.
take you long to know like which fans like the most. It was definitely the 21 Savage. And I just say that because when I seen reactors react to that, they got the highest numbers from that video. So that's how let me know it was a fan favorite because that was getting the most attention from people that was reacting. We reacted to all 3 of them. So you couldn't gauge it off of that, but I could gauge it off how the other reactors was doing because they did them single one at a time when we dropped all 3, so it was easy to see the trend was this was people favorite.
Right.
21 Savage bodied that verse. 21 Savage took that whole song off. That took the whole song over.
Yeah,
That
it
song
did.
was not the same without 21 Savage.
Man, if
on
you
it.
take him off the song, you think you listen to something else.
It now turned to some mids.
Some mids. Yep.
I think it should work. Let me look at the streams at least on Spotify has been looking.
5 million.
Not the strongest, I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, this guy is crazy. Chill, Rocket. I can't
Wow.
believe he said that out loud. He's like, yo, this ain't the strong. Look at his face. He's like, yo, Drake, you got to do something. Look at his face. Drake, you
Yeah.
got to do something, man. You got to do something.
It's a light 11 million views.
And you see that Lotto at 2 million.
Yeah.
Facts. And that song was on the radio.
Not the strongest, I'm gonna be honest. 5 million, yeah, even a 5 million, I think Drake does better than that. I think Drake does better than that on an announced one. Definitely still will chart, but even the Lotto one,
2-3 million, that ain't charting. 5, good luck with that.
is actually
that's
actually
facts.
the lowest, and they have it's the lowest. It's only 2 million. Now, granted, 2 million is a lot of fucking streams, but we're talking about Drake, right?
I'll say a lot of streams. I mean, you just dropped the album. It's a hell of a lot of
It's
streams.
a hell of a lot of streams.
But
We
for
dropped
Drake,
that,
he do that in no time.
No time at all.
It's not the best streams, I'm gonna be honest.
But
These were supposed to be freebie songs. They're now up on streaming. It feels like a different climate. Do y'all remember when
he pivoted it real quick off of that. I feel like a different climate. But yeah, it's a different climate ever since the battle, because if it didn't go like that, them numbers would not be looking like that.
Not at all. They would have been the total opposite.
Man, it would have been like a 1 and a 0 in front of all them numbers. 105, 103, 102. It would have been something like that.
It would have been crazy.
Yeah.
The Weeknd 4-track EP. The Weeknd dropped a 4-track EP back in the day. Do y'all remember this? There's a 4-track EP. Let's find it. What was it called? Extended plays. Was it After Hours? It might have been this. I think it was. Was it this?
Seeing singles up top.
No, it's not this. No. It's My Dear Melancholy, right? It's like 4 tracks. Or 6 tracks.
Yeah.
It was 6 tracks and it had 7, which was just a acapella of Calling Out My Name. So it was 6 tracks. And I'm going to be honest with you, for 6 tracks, the EP
26.
The EP moved 169 fucking thousand copies. That shit was bananas. What the fuck?
What the?
Yeah, he ran that up real quick.
Yeah, we got to put the app on.
That was pretty much the epitome of like just dominance, right? Like the motherfucking Weeknd dropped 6 tracks
It's wild.
and did so 6 tracks and did 168. So if we're thinking about Drake, now granted, it felt like Drake dropped these songs a week before. So yeah, that's gonna matter a bit. But if the Weeknd does 170 or 169 on 6 tracks,
Say Drake.
I know it's a different time in streaming. If we do half of that, 160 would be 80. They were out a week. I think Drake should do 20, man. I think he should at least do 20.
He keep acting like because it was out a week that hurts him. It actually helps him because people got to gauge the music.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. I didn't feel like it was bad music. You didn't feel like it was bad music. Me personally, I felt like them 3 songs was better than the 3 songs
Three previous.
The 3 previous songs. And this is Drake. Drake should never, under no circumstances, even if it was out 2 weeks ahead of time, Drake should not be selling 20,000 units.
Yeah.
At all.
Ever.
20. I'm going to be honest with you. I do think he should do 20. But I'm thinking dominant Drake, right?
Yeah,
So I want to be very clear and very honest, right? Now, I don't know what, and this is just genuinely, right? I just don't know about Drake's focus at this time. I don't know if he's like, oh, I'm doing this for the numbers, or he just might be like, yo, I'm just throwing out some shit. And I don't know if he's doing this like, yo, I'm trying to see if it sticks. Pause, right? Like, he might be just trying to find that song.
I think that's exactly what he's doing. He just what we call checking people's temperature.
Yeah, testing the
to
waters.
see what people are going to gravitate to, what type of sounds they like. What he thought was a hit, is this a hit? Because out of the 3, I'm pretty sure he had the one that he thought was going to be the biggest. So the difference between thinking something the biggest and putting it out and see, like, all right, just gauging yourself checking the
See,
waters.
people actually
See, can I
like-
release a bigger body of projects? They're not going to gravitate to these 3 songs. Why would I put out 12, 13 songs and they didn't even gravitate towards these 3 songs? So I think it was checking on a bunch of different levels of just checking the temperature of the room and what was going on.
And that's exactly what I feel he was doing, because it's like we said before, when this all started, I was the person sitting back saying he should just take some time, collect himself, and then come back with some heat.
Yeah.
He just started, he was throwing, he was
never
jabbing.
took no time
he
off.
never took no time off. And them first 3 that came out wasn't what he thought they was going to be.
Yeah, definitely.
So now we're where we're at.
Yeah, you
and
see.
people are just like, I want some really good music, or
Yeah.
I'd rather have nothing at all.
Pretty much.
Like, I was thinking about coming off of that whole battle with the Pusha T thing. You know why the Pusha T thing didn't sting as much? Bro, he immediately had God's Plan. So the nigga had God's Plan already.
Yeah.
The nigga had what else? He had Sicko Mode, right?
Banger.
That came out that year. Mob Ties. Yeah, he had so many hits.
It didn't matter.
That quickly, even if people said he lost to Pusha T, like, we didn't feel the ramifications or the after effect. I think we're waiting on the next Drake slap, right?
And there's a big difference between Pusha T and what Kendrick did.
Yeah.
Pusha T just killed them on him having not letting people know about his son. Kendrick took it way further than that, and it was stuff that people really don't want to deal with or be around or be associated with, and this is still being sung today, so that's why it's not landing. Because anytime you get those type of allegations brought against you and people think that they're true, it always affects everything.
It affects everything from bottom to top.
And I feel like it's more of that than because the Pusha T and then Drake dropped banger after banger after banger. If Pusha T would have with that same angle with the child, and it would have stuck the way that it stuck with Drake, and people still think that about him. Some do, some don't. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that some do, it affects everything.
You never want your name to end up in any of that type stuff, especially in music.
Yeah.
Because then you got people be like, oh man, I should be I can't listen to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll program themselves not to listen to your music.
Facts.
And then it's all over.
It's a wrap.
And it's up is borderline that, but I don't know if it's like undeniable that. And I don't know if Drake is just dropping this because he's like, nah, this is gonna be it, or he's like, yo, let me just give y'all some shit to hold y'all over until I hit you with the real shit, right? Because I do believe, you know, if I'm Drake, I'm my best song that I have in my catalog. I don't care who's on it. I'll pay the nigga to get off it. Like say you have a feature on it, and you need to drop that now. You need to drop the shit. It don't have to be number 1, but it has to be the shit that we're all playing for the next 2 to 3 months.
I honestly don't think that he has one of those in the catalog.
Yeah,
Or I
not
think
right now.
he would have dropped it.
If he did, he would have dropped it.
He would have dropped it. You
You're
know
not
what I'm
going to
saying?
sit on no bomb right now.
Nah.
Oh, I'm going to wait for perfect time. Nah, you'd have been like, boom.
Stuff is on the decline. So if you got something to pick it back up, you're going to drop it. You're not going to wait till you're all the way at the floor to drop it and try to work your way from the floor up, from the basement up. You would try to stop what I would call stop the bleeding right now. And he's definitely trying to stop the bleeding. It's just not working. Because we know when they're in the battle, when he left the battle, he said, summer vibes would let us know that he's dropping music in the summertime. Summer's almost over, and everything that he was dropping during the summer was duds.
It's cooling down.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like if you had the heat, you would have definitely dropped it during the summer because you had us all on the summer vibes. Like this summer, I'm coming with the heat.
Yeah, and if you did have the heat and didn't drop it, shame on you.
Fact.
Because you need to know what's going on outside.
And I don't know the release strategy. That's one thing me and Drake we don't talk about. I don't think it's fair if he talks about that with me as well. The reason why I don't think it's fair is because somehow through and through I'm probably gonna hint to it, and I don't want to ruin or step on what he got going on. He's the artist. He has the vision. Let him rock out, and let me be the journalist and the media personality and the fan that could do the critique. Right?
It's funny he said that he don't have nothing to do with the releases. He don't want to talk to Drake about it. But he already told us that Drake's releasing a new song in the video shot, and he let us know Lil Yachty's not being in the video. So you're doing it anyway.
Yeah, he still found a way to get the information out there.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the slap, right?
We all are.
Yo, this finna be in every club. It's up and it's cool. And by the way, I know some people might be like, yo, it's not fair for you to compare this with Drake because when was this announced? It was dropped on the 18th. And by the way, this was 2018. Everything was going crazy then. When was the Okay. On March 3rd, Travis Scott teased a project by The Weeknd on Twitter, referring it to as scary and comparing it to when he first heard music.
Damn.
Later that month, The Weeknd suggested that he was in the finishing stage of completing the project. Okay, so people were expecting the project too.
I like The Weeknd.
I was followed several. Okay, and then the 28th. So pretty much a month of promo, pretty much. Not really promo, but like The Weeknd cryptic type promo. Yeah, but I remember seeing this. $170K for an EP was fucking donkulous.
Yeah.
No promo, no nothing. You're just dropping it.
SP, what's up, brother? He said, did Drake get a little complacent and this beef with K-Dot made him hungry to make good music again? Post views, to me, got lazy. He's definitely hungry, bro. He's definitely hungry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Drake.
You can't say he's hungry and then you say he need to get more focus. Like that doesn't go.
It can't be both.
It cannot be both, and you can't say that he focused and then you said at your own mouth. He hasn't given you a slapper yet.
Yeah, at all. That's like saying somebody's in the zone, but he needs to tune in.
He's in his zone. He's in his zone, but he hit no jumpers all game.
Yeah, no jumpers.
All game.
No steals.
No rebounds.
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Drake is probably going to give us more content continuing. This is just, I know nothing from his side. This is me. I believe,
look at him. Look at his face.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Drake is aware of the moment that some people believe that
it's over with.
You ever hear this term that they use in basketball? Oh, the window of opportunity is closing, which usually means your stars are getting older, or people's contracts are about to be up, and if y'all don't win now, you won't have the best team to win later. It up. I think Drake probably has seen how his peers has moved. They are moving as if he's not as potent as he once was.
That's facts.
Because that Drake stimulus package ain't what it used to be. We seen them get on 3 different features. None of them chart. None of them did anything. So, of course, they're going to act like that because once before, it was like he was like a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
He get on your song, you're now to the next level. We seen him do it with Drake. I mean, we seen him do it with Lil Durk and so many artists time and time again that he would get on. It don't matter what type of artist you was, if Drake got on your track, it now said to the public, you are now a major artist.
Yeah.
It's almost like what we see with Lil Baby doing right now. It's like right now, if you're getting a feature from Lil Baby, we seen him on the Central C. We seen it with Bossman D-Lo. We seen him what he did with STG. It's like once he get on your 42 Doug, once he get on your song, you're now a different artist than you was before he got on the song. And this is who Drake was, but that's not the case right now.
Not the case right now.
Facts.
Right now, he's teeter-tottering.
Yeah, it seems like it seemed like Lil Baby's the one they going to now for the stimulus package.
Yeah.
They're moving as if Drake doesn't have the power that he once was. They're absolutely moving like that.
Yeah.
And I could sense him just being hungry, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, and every time I've talked to him, he seems hella confident. I ain't gonna lie, like super duper confident. Not like about that, just like, bro, like he's not. This don't look like a nigga who's like kind of shaking in the boots. Like this nigga's like dumb confident. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be dumb confident. Who he's been in the game, but I think if he drops some more stuff and it don't do numbers, the confidence is gonna start coming down a little bit. It's like, why wouldn't you be confident when everything you dropped up until this point, people fed into it, people liked it, it's been moving units.
They believed in you.
It's not like you dropped a project that flopped yet. You feel what I'm saying? Like you flopped in public opinion, but you really haven't put out a true project that flopped. This EP, these 3 songs, even if that's flopped, that's not a true project that you put out.
Right, and it's good that he does still have his confidence.
Yeah.
But he's got to put something out that's
slappers.
A slapper, like something that like you can't even deny.
Yeah.
Like that's just beyond dope.
Yeah.
That's what he needs right now.
Yeah,
Right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. And do you believe if he didn't sound confident, you think AK would have told us?
Man, I think he was going to tell us regardless, but I think even when you look at there's a level of I hope now.
Yeah.
As opposed of I believe.
Yeah.
And I know.
Yeah.
That he was giving off before.
Yeah, I agree.
How much does Scary Hours 2 do? Now, you see, that's also different when I'm like comparing Scary Hours 2 by Drake to this, because he had announced it. Like, he did his radio show. You know what I think? I don't think like an interview or nothing right now for Drake. But I think Drake got to get back on that radio show, dog. Got to get back on that radio show. He got to if I was him, I would premiere these songs on the radio show instead of premiering them through the 100 gigs. Also, if the 100 gigs came out, I would hope there is, you know, like, if I'm Drake, I drop a documentary or something right now, bro.
It's like, man, it's that point in the game where you just throw whatever you can to the wall, see what can stick.
Yeah.
Throw out a documentary, do an interview, do promo for a week before you drop it.
Shoot the shot, shoot it. You know, like, you really just, it's trying to improve the average.
It's crazy to hear Drake going through this right now. It's like, it's just real spooky outside right now.
If you told me at the beginning of the year that this is what would be happening right now, I'd be like, yo, you're wilding.
Yeah.
Because it's been too long of, you know what I'm saying? It'd
consistency.
Be like, consistency. It'd be like if you seen Mayweather in the ring, like in his prime, and you was like, I'm going to bet against him. And it's stupid.
Yeah, it'll be dumb. But right now, spooky.
Yeah, this had 3 songs. What's Next, which was, I believe, number 1. No, Once and These were number 1. Then What's Next and Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Lemon Peppers was a banger.
How much did it do?
Something crazy. Gonna be some crazy numbers. At least like 125, 150.
Did it do over 100?
I'm sure Drake can get over 100.
I think it was a fun watch. I always have a good time watching AK.
Especially when he's squirming.
Yeah, he's squirming on this one. You know, I'm telling you, before this battle started, even when it started with Kendrick and Drake, the level of energy you would see from him was like, oh, and y'all like, and oh, you thinking, oh, and now listening to him now, like, I can't believe these numbers.
He seem nervous.
It don't seem real, you know. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I think everybody thought by this time
he would have rebounded,
bounced back. Yeah. But I think this one he got hit in the gut a little bit. Yeah. He got hit in the gut, and he felt it.
Yeah.
He felt it. What do you think about this one?
I think it's a crazy situation. I think we all at this point thought Drake would have been out of the situation. It's crazy to see the numbers. It was crazy to see how much power he really had at UMG, which is none, because he did not want these numbers tallied up like they are. For people like DJ Akademiks, for people like ourselves to really break down and see what type of influence you're having on the culture in August, and it's not looking too good. It seemed like the songs came and went. I don't care what nobody say. When I heard that song on radio, I knew it was money put behind that song to get it on radio. It wasn't organically just sitting on the radio with 3 other Drake songs. So now it seems like they're putting promotion behind them because they see where things are going, and we have to do something to keep them afloat. We gave this man 400 million. We do not want to be beat on our 400 million. And it's just nice to see DJ Akademiks definitely confused, don't know what's going on, can't believe this is still going on. We know his top 5 rappers is Drake, and Drake. So it's just crazy that he's in this situation.
Facts.
Can't wait to see what else come from this situation. Can't wait to see the video that drops with Drake.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I think it's dropping sometime this week, and it was premiered with Kai Cenat on Kai Cenat's stream. It was that song that played on Kai Cenat that he got the video of. Definitely can't wait to see what that's about. But until then, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.